What's going on, people? Today we're going to have a very special live stream, which was brought by you to you by the Money Mindset Program. You want to go ahead and enroll in the Money Mindset Program because this is the only way that you're going to get the new discount for the new training. And I'll actually talk about that in a minute. All right. So the link is in the description. It's at the top of the description. And at the end of the live stream, it should be in the comment section. All right. So we're getting ready to get into a lot of stuff in May. May starts next Monday. Let me tell you what I'm going to do next Monday, starting next Monday. There's going to be the launch of the new training. I'm writing a book. The name of the book is How to Seduce the Customer. I'm creating a new blog. There's probably going to be a podcast. And one of the things that's going to be very interesting is the information on the blog is going to be different than the information on the YouTube channel. And the information on the YouTube channel is going to be different than the information in the podcast. So we're getting ready to get off into a lot of stuff. And let me just say this right now. I'm going to have to say it. Um, be sure to subscribe to the Money Mindset course. Today, we're going to be at 900 subscribers. Looks like we're going to hit that goal of 1,000 students in the money management course before the first of the month, which is, let me just go ahead and tell you how important that is. When I created my first online course, I was working quite hard. I was putting a lot of things together, and I feel that I had maybe 50, 60 students in the first 3 or 4 months. So to go ahead and create a course, which was started at the beginning of the month, and we're already we'll be at 900 today, 900 and something today. And we have a whole week. So we're definitely going to cross that 1,000 student threshold. And one of the things that I'm learning is, let me just explain what I'm doing. I'm getting ready to redo everything. Completely new training. It's going to be faster. It's going to be easier it's going to be an easier lesson plan for the people who want to get off into the training. It's just going to be much better and much easier. And let me go ahead and let's see, can I get into it? Loom. Let's see. All right. I can get off into it. So this is going to be the portal that I'm going to be using to create the new training. This is called Loom. I love it, and it is extremely fluid. Let me go ahead and address some stuff here. What's up? All right, Emporia Prime. Jack and Stack, I'm going to say something. Once again, thanks for coming to the live stream, but you have a very fixed mindset. But the course is free. Of course, people sign up. That's not true. There are people who are go to Thinkific, go to Facebook and join the Thinkific group. There are people out there who have been working 2 and 3 years, and they've got free courses, and they cannot get these students. I think the thing that you miss is because you're so focused on this. The only thing that I don't get, I've done the same thing in the past, but the people who want free don't usually buy. You have to put them in the funnel. Jack, let me go ahead and give you a lesson here. And let me actually show it to you. uh, Hustle Camp. I'm going to explain it to you because I'm your teacher here. I'm going to explain it to you because, see, this is one of the things that so many people don't understand. And so many people are looking for quick fixes. All right. So let me get into the filters because it's easier if I can show it to you. And of course, let's see, where is it? Where is it? Okay. It's doing its thing. It's doing its thing. Let me go ahead before, because at one point I was giving this course away. That's not the one. Let me. Good Lord. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff in here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you. All right. This was a course that I was giving away for free. 30 days to 2,500. I was giving this course away for free. And look, Jay Carter signed up for $995. David Glover signed up for 495. That's when I was offering the special. Isaiah Choice signed up for 495. Um, let's kind of go back a little bit. Yeah, 2018. I got people 2,500. So I actually came on YouTube, gave a course away for free, and this was the terms for the free course. If you come to YouTube and you're there when I give the training, you get the course for free. If you want the later parts of the courses, you have to pay for it. So once again, um, this stuff doesn't happen quickly. This doesn't happen quickly, but here's proof positive that you can give a course away for free and get people to pay for it. One of the things that I want to be really ardent about is, since I've been doing this, I've created a lot of my own methodologies. I've created my own lot of tactics. And let me go ahead and say this and really be careful. It's about your audience. That's very interesting. Once again, the mistake I made was I didn't give a course away. I gave a lot of stuff away. I actually gave Hustlers Kung Fu, which was 19 courses away. That was the mistake I made. And people kind of just he gave away free courses and they don't really get into the details of the stuff. No, I'm never going to charge for the money course. I'm always going to get out of the way. I'm never charging for the money course. See, here's the thing. And I want you guys to actually watch what I'm doing and then make your decisions after you've seen what I've done versus watching what I'm doing and trying to figure out some kind of hack or some kind of shortcut or some kind of easy way to do the same thing. Just keep watching, keep paying attention, and you will see. Um, I'm never going to charge for the money course. And let me go ahead and explain why I'm never charging for the money course. I personally feel that everyone needs money management. Everyone needs money management. Everyone needs, and I'm just going to give that course away for free. This Wednesday, I'm going to update that course. I'm going to actually do some more stuff. And then we're going to get into some other things. Yeah, because once again, like let's go ahead and look at what I did. I created the course, I started giving away at the first of the month. And one of the things is you cannot be playing with people. It's like, if I was like, this course is free, and I would have had a whole bunch of people who would have just signed up just to get in the course. But once again, I'm going to tell you, to have 1,000 students sign up for any course, whether it's free or not, in 1 month, that's a great accomplishment. That's a great accomplishment. And we are, let me see, we will be at 900 today, and we will be at 1,000 next week easily. Actually, let me show you something. Let me go ahead and show you some stuff. Uh, let's go ahead and get into modern money mindset. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna just show you, because one of the things that people don't understand is everyone wants to do this fast, quick, in a hurry. Don't actually take any time. Don't learn anything. Don't apply yourself, and that's where you mess up. That's where you mess up. So, all right. Um, this is the 23rd. There's 25 users per sheet. And we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had 31 people enter the course today. 31 people enter the course today. And I've been doing a lot of different things because, see, here's the thing. You can learn a lot by actually doing. And one of the things that I did, because I had like, can't actually show you my emails. Let me see. Can I? Hold on a second. Can I actually? No, I cannot actually show you that. There's some other stuff in there. But yeah, because essentially on this YouTube channel, I'm showing you what I'm doing, but a lot of people are just like, we got to get quick. We got to be fast. And you're missing the lesson because you want to get it so quickly. There's a reason that I started giving the course away at the first of the month. There's a reason. There's a plan. Honestly, I'm not going to share my whole plan, but I got a plan from now until December. What's going to happen in May? I'm going to start writing a book. I'm going to create a blog. The blog's going to be very different from the YouTube channel. I'm going to create some new training. And let's talk about the new training. I have done a lot of training over the years. I've put together a lot of things, and people got lost. So what I have done is I'm going to set it up where I can keep track of people, because, like, once again, and I'm going to tell you, um, you got to sign up for the money management course. I will advertise the undiscounted course here on YouTube. But for everyone that signs up for the money management course, you get the discount, you get the book, you get access to the blog, you get access to special chats and stuff. So we got a lot of stuff to do because May is going to be a crazy month. May is going to be a really crazy month because here's the thing. I have a lot of people who want to get off into the holding company situation. Holding company. I want to start a holding company. I want to have a holding company. I want to start a trust. I want to start a holding company in Wyoming. I want to do all this other stuff. Now, here's the problem with many of these people who are good people. They're trying their best, but they don't understand. They do not have an active cash flow business. This is the problem. Before I started my holding company, I had multiple businesses making money. These people want to get into the holding company game without businesses that are making money. And I'm going to say something. It's completely worthless if you don't have a business making money. If you don't have a business making money to get into the holding company game, to actually get into setting up certain things, you're spending money to create an entity that cannot serve you because you are not making any money with your business. And I just lost a lot of people when I said that, because a lot of people feel that they can finesse business. All right. You may be able to finesse your homeboys. You may be able to finesse your girlfriend. You may be able to finesse the family. But until you actually get a business up, running, started, making money, you cannot finesse a holding company. And that was one of the biggest issues I had. I had a lot of people who signing up. They were setting up their holding companies. They were setting up all this other stuff. And when it came time to create a business that was making money, that was serving their customer, it didn't work out. It just didn't work out. So I've learned my lessons. I've learned my lessons. So the way that this training is going to go, in the first stage of the training is going to be how to become the person that will make you successful. And let's talk about that. When I was a regular person working in healthcare here in Atlanta, um, I was a regular person. I didn't have good money management habits. I didn't have good credit habits. I didn't know what selling was. I didn't know. There was so much I didn't know. There was so much I didn't understand. That person who I was when I was here in Atlanta working in the hospitals is not the person that I am today. That person years and years ago could not do the things that I'm doing today. Number one, there was a lack of understanding. There was a lack of being the person. There was so many problems. There was so many problems with who I was. And guess what? Many of you have the same problem. I'm not saying you're not nice people. I'm not saying you're dumb. I'm not saying any of that. You are unseasoned to start a business. And the person that you are today is not going to be a person that's going to be able to start a successful business because of two things: mindset and habits. Now, let me go ahead and show you. Let me see. Let me get into my chat GPT. All right. Now, this is one of the things, and this is a huge lesson. All right. I am getting into chat GPT every day. Every day I go in and I do some stuff. My goal is to become an expert at chat GPT over the next year. Now, listen to what I just said. My goal is to become an expert at chat GPT over the next year, not the next few weeks, not the next 30 days, not the next 2 months, over the next year. That is my goal. That is my goal. And because I understand how success happens, and it takes time and it takes an application, it takes a certain appetite, I understand how this works. So instead of coming into chat GPT and spending like, let me see, like I don't really have anything to put in there because like I said, I'll come back here and do some stuff later. And instead of just jumping into chat GPT without focus, without framework, without a mindset, I intentionally come to chat GPT every day with an intention, with a mindset. Let's see. I'm looking for a business because I am debt free and I do not like my job. Okay. I feel like it's better. It helps you get more organized when you create your holding company first. Once again, I did a video talking about who should create a holding company. If you have money, You making 150, 250,000 a year, you have the disposable income. Yeah, you can go ahead and create a holding company. But if you're the average American, if you're like 75, 80% of American making less than $40,000 a year, it's not a good idea. I would like to do something to help people. Facts, facts. A bail bonding company, dang. Yeah, you gotta avoid that. I like the idea of dropping 100K in the market and trading 6 hours a day. You and a lot of other people. But once again, we're gonna because this is one of the reasons. Like I have a client, well, a past client, a former student who's really successful, started a cleaning company, and this is one of the reasons that I do not post student success. And I'm going to tell you honestly why I don't post student success. When I was doing 30 days to 2,500, I had a group of students who did really, really well, really, really well. And I had a bunch of students that never started a business. Now, what was the difference between the students who did really, really well and the students who never started a business? The people who did really, really well already had a business. So they had already gotten past that ideal of starting a business. They had started a business, they had gone out, they had gotten the customers. In my course, 30 days to 2,500 filled in the gaps and helped them make more money. And I had other students, students taking the course who didn't do anything because they were not doing the work. Any tips for changing your mindset to accept it? I'm just going to take a while to build your business. I'm on year two, and sometimes I fall in that get it fast mindset. I'm about to show you something. Get this book, Chet Holmes. Let's see. Make sure it is in there. Get this book right here. Chet Holmes, The Ultimate Sales Machine. Um, Here we go. You can get, unfortunately, Chet is no longer with us. He's passed on. But go ahead and get The Ultimate Sales Machine. It's an old book, but the lessons in this book are still key. And he talks about something that's called pig headed determination. And this is where you got to bring in the pig headed determination. Like, let's go ahead and have a little conversation here. All right. I literally have people coming to my Instagram, coming to emailing me, talking about they want the institute that I have so many people telling me what I should do in terms of the content I put out, in terms of doing the things. And one of the things that I find to be really interesting is none of these people are going to be harmed by anything that I do. I will be harmed, but none of these people will suffer any ill consequences if I was to follow their guidelines, if I was to follow their pathway. None of these people will have um, any of these negative repercussions. See, these people just want to be entertained. That's all they want. They just want to be entertained. They don't want to build a business. They don't want to build a business. They don't want to become a corporate citizen. They just want to be entertained. They want to turn on the YouTube, see me clowning people, talking about Pookies and Ray Rays and all this other stuff. And now I'll talk about it on the blog. I made so many mistakes. I made so many mistakes with the content. I made so many mistakes putting it out there because these people who want the old stuff back, who are subscribed to the channel, are actually holding the channel down. I think I bought 30 days to 2,500 way back in 2014. I think maybe late 2013, way back, spending too much time with Dale on Peter Street. That's funny. I have not read the little book that sells. Here's one of the things that I have understood. All right. You have people who come on YouTube who talk about I read X amount of self-help books, so you don't have to. You got to pick the people that you're going to follow really, really carefully and follow them and stick to the plan because there's a wide litmus of people out here who have content to help you, people who will train you, people who will set you up. And once again, I got to have my own level of pig-headed determination because this is one of the things that happens when I do these live streams because I have so many people who are subscribed to this channel who do not want to start a business. And whenever I'm talking about starting a business, building a business, they tune out because they don't want to start a business. They don't. Now I'm about to show you something that's really interesting. Let me flip to this and go back to YouTube. Oops. Actually, let me come out of this YouTube. All right. All right. So this is my other channel, which is significantly smaller than this channel, right? And I've done the same thing over here. Same thing. This channel is performing much better than the channel that I'm live streaming from you. Now, I'm going to explain to you why that channel is performing better. First of all, that channel was started off about money. It has a different crowd, it has a different audience. And, I got probably 2 more months over here, to see if we can make it turn. But if we can't turn, I'm just going to flip the content over there. And this is called the pig-headed determination because I have a plan. I have a plan. And one of the things that I consistently see with people on YouTube is everyone is looking to get a lot of views, which is normal if you're a YouTuber. You want to get a lot of views. Uh, you will, you will get some other stuff. And also, I have what I have. I have the audience over here. I have the problems. I have the situation. I have the dropping numbers because these folks simply want to be entertained because that's all they want. And to be honest, some of them get a little aggressive. They get a little aggressive because they want me to do these videos. I don't know if y'all were here a few live streams ago, but I had someone who literally made not one, but two, but three different ideas because he wanted me to get into a YouTube beef with another YouTuber because he wanted to be entertained. I want you to think about that. He wanted me to get into a YouTube beef with another YouTuber because he wanted to be entertained. YouTube beefs do not grow businesses. YouTube beefs do not create. And like I said, I'm done with all that stuff. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. And once again, during this reset, I am pushing business content, and I could show you. I could show you with the pig-headed determination. Let's go in here and let's see. Let me get to the right window. This video, the blind spot, 9 out of 10. This video actually failed on this YouTube channel because of all of those people who are not interested in starting a business. They're just not interested. They don't want nothing to do with it. They don't want, honestly, they don't want the responsibility. They don't want the responsibility. They don't want to do anything. They don't want to create nothing in life. They just want to be entertained. And here's the thing: Nick Saban, University of Alabama; Kirby Smart, University of Georgia. University of Georgia has 2 national championships back to back. Nick Saban has 6 national championships. How did they get these national championships? 2 words: 5-star and 4-star athletes. That's how they got that channel. And once again, if I want to grow my situation to where I want it to be, I got to get more 5-star and 4-star athletes. It's just the facts. That's what I got to get, because with the Pookies and Ray Rays, you're not going to grow anything. You don't want to build anything. They don't want to set anything up. And this is one of the reasons that I have revamped my channels. I have revamped my training. There are certain videos that I will never, ever make. I will never, ever make those videos again. I will just not get on that platform, because, when I do these live streams, there's a number up here where I can see how many people, and the number will jack up to like 10, and then it'll drop, because I'm talking about business, and they don't want to hear, they want to be entertained. They want me to tantalize them and to play around with them. It's crazy. It's like, I like the video you dropped about lazy people. I mean, yeah, you can make a lot of money off lazy people. So one of the things that we're getting ready to do is to create a new community. LinkedIn. I took down my LinkedIn page. I haven't gotten around to it. I'll probably start that the 1st of May. I'm going to start my LinkedIn. There's so many things that are happening as we go ahead and restart this process and restart the rebuilding of the channel and the rebuilding of the company. Because here's one of the things that I've learned, and I've got some videos that are coming on Mad Money. And one of the things I learned is, to be successful, you've got to do things in a successful manner. And, once again, we're going to do some things that are really different. Yep, I know, it's particularly with the black artists. They love YouTube beefs and drama. There's always black man spirit beef going on, because that's what the audience wants, pretty much. And since I have removed myself from that, I do not participate in it. You know what has happened since I have removed myself from that? I don't get hardly any drama on this channel anymore. I don't get crazy comments. I don't get people coming in with caricatures of me and my name exaggerated. We're not talking about AI. We're talking about the new training and stuff. Because this is one of the things that I've learned to do over the years. It's like when I start a live stream about talking about one thing, and every now and then I will go off topic, but I typically stay on the topic. And we're talking about the new training and the new things that are coming the 1st of May. We're talking about 900 students in the money mindset course. I mean, because, once again, we got to get back to details. Like, someone said, I think Jack said he was giving away free courses. Like, how many students signed up for your free courses? What's the number? How many people signed up? Because once we start getting specific and we start getting into the details, uh, we get into the specifics. Because, like, let me show you. Well, let me see. Well, I haven't created the new blog yet, but let me explain to you what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a basic blog, and you're going to get to see me trick it out, so to speak. Now, what do I mean by that? I'm going to create a basic blog, start writing content, start sending traffic to that blog. And over time, you will see that blog get better and better and better. Because one of the things, uh, one of the things that's going to happen with me and me putting out this stuff, Because once again, this video is talking about training and stuff. Like, I didn't really expect this live stream to do well. Because anytime, actually, I feel 44 people here is quite good, to be honest with you. Anytime you put out something that talks about training, building, mindset, and something that talks, like, once again, I'm giving myself a year to become good with Chat GPT. And most folks, let me show you. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So, all right. How to get good with Chat GPT. Ways you can improve Chat GPT can improve your daily life is Chat GP. Let's see, Chat GPT tutorial. I'm not seeing this. Insane Chat GPT tricks tutorial. Now, this is funny. This is funny. I actually watched this one. How to make money. How to make money with Chat GPT. Zero money to start. None of these people are making any money with Chat GPT. That's what's funny about it. She's the only one that's like, she's got her own audience base. She's doing it a little bit differently. But how to get good with Chat GPT fast. Maybe that's what I needed to look up. 10x, 8 Chrome extensions. But essentially, everyone is trying to get really good with Chat GPT in the next week or so. In the next week or so. This is what they're trying to do. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I got a lot of stuff that's going on. A lot of stuff that's going on. I remove myself from the Pookie. Once again, you got to. Jacked and stacked. One of the things you're going to have to do is keep hitting don't recommend. I had that same problem with a lot of channels and stuff that was going on. And it just kept giving me those channels and it just finally stopped. One of the things that I have done is, and this from a mental health standpoint has helped me out tremendously. I have removed myself from a lot of the silliness and I've hit that because going back to do not recommend and hitting the little button. I had to do that for a minute because one of the things that happened was I became somewhat negative, and the content was one aspect, but I became negative in the way I was dealing with certain things. And let's see. Hold on a second. Hey, hold on. Because I got a lot of stuff that's going on that's really interesting. I used to like Hellcats. Yeah, because once I had to break myself out of that, um, I started to feel better. I started to do some things, and you know, let's see, pretty much. Because one of the things that I have learned, and one of the things that I am working on, is doing what I need to do to be successful in business, and doing what I need to do to be successful. Because once again, you will get to actually see me. Now, this is one of the things. A lot of people watch this channel and they make assumptions because they don't do a deep dive into the content. They don't do a deep dive into what I'm doing because everyone is looking for fast, easy, quick, and really, really durable. This is what people are looking for. They're not looking to create something long term. And this is one of the reasons that I decided to revamp my channels, revamp the content, revamp everything, because fortunately, there are there's an audience here that does want to do something, that does want to build something, that does want to create something, that does want to get to that next level. And I am making content for that audience, and I'm leaving this Scat Pack and Hellcat crew along. And it's somewhat of a battle because they're being aggressive. I mean, literally, some of the messages I get want to crack me up, because one of the things that I see all of the time is people want me to entertain them versus they want to build something. And one of the things we're going to get into is building and creating. All right. So one of the things that we want to do, and one of the things that we want to set up, is we can look at this thing, because this is funny, because one of the things I'm doing, uh, I'm selling a car today, and this is crazy. This person is like on it, and I will tell you a story. I've already sold a car, but if this guy comes in, he's coming with more money, and he's got a whole bunch of questions. So we will see. Let's see. If it's true, if you watch Pookie and Rare, yeah, it does, and that's one of the reasons I stopped. What's up, Raining Woman? Appreciate you. There's so many things that are going on. There are so many things that are happening, that if you can just go ahead and get to that point. Because today, let me go ahead and tell you how I actually sold one of the cars, because this is what I think is going to happen. I think the original owner, this is one of the things I hate about selling cars. People come to look at the car, but they don't bring cash. They never bring the cash. They come look at the car. They never come prepared to buy. They come prepared to look and speculate. And I had someone come in and like, they love the car. They love the car. And it's like, oh man. So they went home to get the cash, and we're supposed to meet at about 5 o'clock today and sell the car. And one of the things that happened with that was I used my old sales training, because one of the things that I was doing, because I was watching all this negative content, was it made me put out bad ads. And now I'm probably going to sell 3 cars, maybe 4 cars this month, because I've changed my attitude. And I've changed my attitude here on the channel. And as a result, the craziness has stopped, the garbage has stopped, the crazy comments have stopped. And it's all stems from me changing my attitude and managing myself. And this is one of the things, because like one of the things that I realized when I reset the channel was it was going to take a while. This was not going to be a quick thing. Now, what's going to happen over at the other channel is going to move because the other channel hasn't received the views that this channel has received, but the channel's made more money. So, because I got a better audience over there. So I got to be careful because I can't just like switch from this channel to that channel and just switch it up. I can't do that because people, I don't know, people get confused. So it's going to be a slower process of me making the switch, me setting up stuff, and me doing things. But once again, we're going to get into that. I was trying to sell my truck from high school and people kept doing that. I mean, they don't come ready to buy. Pretty much. Pretty much. Pretty much. Thank you, Jacob. I really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that. Because one of the things that we're going to do starting next month, we're going to get into a lot of deep dives, a lot of deep dives. So once again, I'm going to say this: if you haven't subscribed to the money, and let me go ahead and explain to you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a deep, I'm going to, well, let's go ahead and talk about the sequence, the situation. Number one, to get the discount, you must be subscribed to the money mindset course. Now, why is that? I feel that everyone needs money management advice. And you get the money management advice because, see, that course will tune you into the new stuff that's coming, the new stuff that's coming. And we're going to do some different stuff. We're going to set up some different stuff. We're going to be more appealing because, once again, the new process of teaching and training starts May 1st, and I'm excited because fortunately for me, when I revamped everything and I started over, I have a core audience. I have a really core audience, a really good group of people, and this is one of the things that's going to be remarkable in this transformation because I want to transform people. I want people to become successful. I want people to become killers. I want people to become really ravenous about setting up their new pathways. And one of the things that, the first part of the course is how to become the person that you want to be to become successful. The Glendon Cameron who used to work in hospitals, who used to work, I could have never done this being that Glendon Cameron. Never would have happened. And one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to give you a pathway on that. And once again, we're going to touch this holding company thing. Um, I got to explain it better. I got to put it out a little better. So that's going to happen. And then we're going to get into doing more things. Now, I may start doing live streams on the other channel just to see what happens because right now we're in this big experimental thing. We're in this big experimental thing. And let me see if this guy hit me back. Let's see. So, like I said, this second guy is like, I'm gonna pay you X amount of dollars. I'll come get it today. Now he's asking all kinds of particular questions. And what I've noticed when I'm selling these cars, when people start asking very particular, specific questions, um, they're just not going to come up. And this is why I feel that the first person is going to end up with the car. Because when they start getting into all these kind of questions, and another reason, let's see. One of the reasons I am selling these cars and letting them go because they're just sitting and they're breaking. It's crazy. I can't wait to hear that. Becoming the person you need to be successful. Sam Owen said that he realized that was one of the hardest people helping people start businesses. Because this is one of the things, and I consistently see it in we're going to a different community. This is one of the things that I consistently see. Like, let's go back to when I was working on the deal. Uh, let's see. This is quite interesting. So, one of the things that I have consistently run into is like, let's take 30 days to 2,500. And that was a very important moment. Um, I had people who were taking that course who already had businesses, And, I see a lot of people who are afraid, like this whole starting a YouTube channel without showing your face. You keep hearing that over and over and over and over and over again, right? You keep hearing that over and over again. Yep, Dan Locke always said he's not in the business to turn losers into winners. Um, he's in it to make winners win more. All right. All right. So that happened. When I was selling my old truck, I saw what you said about 70% of people make 35K or less. People thought that was a lot of money. I know. And essentially, one of the things that happens, okay, you see, these, all right, thanks. People be making these bold proclamations. But one of the things that is going to happen as you begin to build out your situation as we get into this, because like Sam Ovens is right. And this is one of the hardest parts about people because essentially, let me show you why so many people feel that they can start a business really quickly without making any bigger changes. starting a business in 30 days. Build $1,000 a month business in 30 days challenge. How to start and grow your own business in just 30 days. Almost 483,000 views. I tried drop shipping for 30 days, freight dispatching, how to start an e-commerce business in less than 30 days. $100,000 secret small business loan, same day funding, no credit check. Well, that's the wrong thing. I built a 10,000 per month Amazon KDP business again. Well, he didn't say how long he did that. Build business credit fast, EIN on. Well, once again, I'm looking. I don't know why they have so many things that are mixed up with this. But this is one of the reasons that so many people feel that they can start a business really quickly. And here's the thing. Let's see how to start a business correctly. Now, this guy, this is 4 years old, how to legally start a business. And then we go into the Skittle zone. Let's call this the Skittle zone, right? How to write a business plan, start your own business, set up an LLC in 2022, make more money, how to run a small business. People do not feel that they have to do the work to start a business. Everything's fast and the secret. That's wow. People just do not feel that they have to do the work to start a business. They don't feel that they have to, because once we get into this, and this is going to be the first thing, becoming the person you need to be successful. There's a lot into that because here's the thing. Let's go back to who I was when I had jobs. And let's go ahead and talk about the first phase of when I had jobs and the second phase. The first phase, I just had a job to earn money so I could um, get home, and I had no motivation. I would go to work, come home, watch TV. That's who I was. And now, it's funny. I got an 85-inch television in the living room that comes on maybe once or twice a week. And I watch Netflix in the bedroom television. So we got a lot of situations that are going on where we have people who, that's funny. This is wild. Um, because the how to becoming the person you need to be successful. This is a critical part, because here's the thing. There's who you are today. There's who you are doing what you need to do today, and that's who you will become later on in life. And if you can become a different kind of person sooner intentionally, this will help you become way more successful way quicker, because the regular normal you isn't really worried about becoming successful or building anything, you know? And this is one of the things I learned, 30 days to 2,500, because it's like, why are these students over here having amazing success and these students over here are not even starting businesses? Because the students who were having amazing success have already made those mental changes. They had already set themselves up to be a different kind of person. They had already set themselves up to be very different, to be very strategic, to actually become a different kind of person. And one of the things that I consistently see with people and starting businesses, because I mean, I'm just in my mind. I feel the new training is going to be very, very dope It's going to be very fast and it's going to be really informative. It's going to be really, really informative. It's work just finding good equipment for a business. It can be. It can be. Because one of the things that's going to happen as we do this, as we build this out, and let me go in here and look at this. All right. So we're almost at 900. We'll be at 900 tonight. And one of the things that we will have to get into, and like this, and this is going to be some of the training. Like I got this guy. He's like, I will give you X amount of money today. When can you come get it? Now he starts asking all these questions. Who did this? Who did this? And it was like, all right, thanks. Because I couldn't answer his specific questions. And this is one of the things, this is one of the reasons that I really, really hate selling cars. People will be on the market for a used car looking for certain type of specifications. And as a car, I own two premium cars. I own a Porsche 911 Turbo S and I own the BMW X5M. These are specialized cars. And the X5M has been lowered and it has new rims on it. And to find something like that used is going to be really, really hard. But one of the things that I consistently got was these people who wanted these used vehicles, but wanted all these special accommodations. It was crazy. Oh, we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun because one of the things, and like I'm going to put out, and also I'm going to be using a lot of AI. And let me explain to you how I use AI. Well, I can just kind of, let's see, chat GPT 4. All right. When you Google Chat GPT, it gives you all of this stuff, and then you have to just put Chat GPT in there. And this is kind of funny. I had someone ask me this question. They asked me this question. How do you get into where you pay the 20 bucks a month for the Chat GPT? This tells me a lot that this person hasn't even been to the Chat GPT website, hasn't done anything, because that's not what gets you there. There we go. So, all right. How to sell cars better. Oh man, there's not a lot of people on there. That was really quick. Um, every day I come in here and this is how to sell cars better. And this is something that I realized that one of the reasons, and it was me, I was having a hard time selling these cars was because I had such a negative attitude about the car rental business. And once I improved my attitude, I started selling more cars. They want a brand new used car, pretty much, pretty much. And one of the things that I had to learn as I was doing this, as I was building out, as I was setting up and getting things ready, was that I was the architect of my reality. And once I changed my architecture, my reality changed tremendously. My reality did a complete 180. And one of the things that you guys will see this because right now, um, we're in the 6th week of the revamp, just 6 weeks, not a long time. So there's a lot going on, and there's things that I am getting ready to experiment with, things I'm getting ready to do. but I can tell you the new training in May is going to be very, very dope. It's going to be accessible. It's going to be easy to get into, and it's going to be easy to actually absorb this knowledge and set it up. Because one of the things that happens, all right. So here we go. We got a lot of things that are going on, a lot of things that we're going to work on, a lot of things that we're going to do, a lot of things that we're going to set up, a lot of things that we're going to work on. And, you know, we're going to build this thing out. So, one of the things that I see consistently that is happening is, well, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say that the future is bright. The future is really doing well. The future is setting up. The future is going to do a lot of things. And one of the things that I see is if you really write your goals down and you set up yourself and do these things properly, the future is amazing, bright, and it's going to move for you in a very positive and favorable way. Now, one of the things that I look at and one of the things that I absorb is the future. The future is going to be very bright. The future is going to be very open. The future is going to be doing quite well. Now, one of the things that I am doing, and it's just pissing off so many people, is I've changed up my content, I've changed up my channels, and I have a lot of people who are talking about that who really don't understand what I'm doing. Once again, this is the stuff that I have to deal with. This is the stuff I have to deal with because really, this is one of the things people want me to get into these YouTube beefs, going back and forth, talking about stuff that don't build anything, don't create anything, don't make anything, do not do anything, and just go ahead and get back into this. My dad always said, write out your goals. Very important. Writing out your goals, having a framework, setting yourself up importantly. Because one of the things that see, I mean, once again, there's so many people who literally just want to spend time on trash and don't want to build anything, don't want to be anything, don't want to create anything. And once again, now you guys can see where I'm at right now. You can see what's going on. You can see the drama that I have. You can see the it's a rough spot. It's a rough spot because I have so many people who literally just want to go ahead and have these empty and open conversations. These empty and open conversations, and they don't really want to build anything. They don't want to create anything. They don't want to do anything, and they just want to be trash. Yeah, these people are really upset you stop beefing and drama. I mean, seriously, they're pissed off. They're literally pissed off, and they keep trying to drag me into stuff. And one of the things that I have looked at, and I want you to really, really take this. Um, there are so many things that can happen. There are so many things you can build. There's so many things you can create. There are so many things that you can build out. And one of the things that I have taken upon myself is to build myself out, to build a better version of myself, and to build better products. Because at the end of the day, when I take care of my customers, they take care of me. And that's one of the things, because once again, this content, it's not for everybody. It's just not for everybody. It's for the people who want to do something. It's for people who want to build something. It's for people who want to create something. I yet to understand why are people so obsessed with drama. No purpose is my guess. Pretty much. They're not used to people ignoring the back and forth drama either. Pretty much. I don't daily meditate, so I can't recommend that. But one of the things that I consistently see is if you go ahead and create this new open archetype, this new setup. Because, like I said, I'm doing this today because next Sunday I will probably be doing a different live stream, and we're going to be getting up and we're going to be setting up for business. We're going to be setting up a lot of stuff, and we're going to be doing a lot of things. We're going to be doing so much, and we're going to be building out, we're going to be creating, and I'm really excited at the things that we're going to be doing, because one of the things that we will see as we get into this thing, because once again, short term methodology is going to get you short term money. Long term methodology is going to get you long term money. And we got a lot of stuff that's going on. And one of the things that I find to be quite the epiphany is, once again, I am committed to my customers. I'm committed to my students. I'm committed to making things better. I'm committed to building out certain things. And I have a whole bunch of people who are just hell bent on negativity, hell bent on negativity. And I find that really interesting. And I'm going to tell you the last time this happened. The last time this happened, I became so rich. I made so much money because here's the thing, you got to focus on what's going to serve you, and you got to focus on what's going to serve your audience, and you got to focus on what's right for you to do. Because I should have known he was just playing around. But one of the things that, I'm just doing this today to make sure that everyone knows that they need to be in the money mindset course. Go ahead, get in that today. And there will be more things coming out as we move forward, as we build out this new platform. Because one of the things that is going to happen, it's going to be a remarkable change. It's going to be such a big change. It's going to be such a fantastic thing that's going to happen as we go ahead and start to build a true community, because that's one of the things. And part of that is me, because the things I put out, the things I said, the things I did. I know this negative content always gets you more. 100%. Yeah, it does. It does. And once again, since I've stopped it, because here's the thing, I'm about to show you somebody who, let's see, let me go to YouTube. The plain eagle. All right. Here's a guy who speaks
of
the
year in
truth,
2022. And to really highlight the low
and he gets a lot of views. So there's an audience on YouTube that wants to see accurate, honest content. There's an audience here that wants to see this. There's an audience that wants to see people be successful. There's an audience that wants to see people rise. There's an audience that want to see people be really, really true to what they believe in, true to what they want to do. And one of the things that that's starting to change, and I'm not going to show you because I'm going to actually get out of that, but my audience is starting to shift. Because when I go into my YouTube dashboard, there were certain people who are no longer there. And let me get back in that real quick. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. So people are watching Mad Money. Oh, this is funny. So this channel is still messed up. That was my other channel where the audience was changing. That was the other channel. So this channel is still messed up from an audience perspective, but we're starting to make some changes. We're starting to get out of that. And also, I need to see something here. Definitely, definitely. Yeah, the plain bagel is a regular run of the mill guy. He doesn't have clickbait titles. He speaks the truth and he's doing really well. So there's an audience here on YouTube that wants that content. Marquise Brown land. Yeah, so you can win on YouTube because essentially this is the problem that I have. I have so many people here who don't want to do anything. Don't want to build anything, don't want to create anything. They just want entertainment and drama. And as you can see, because once again, the comment section is very clean compared to what it used to be. It's very clean. And every now one of them will sneak in and they will try to start a YouTube beef or they would try to get me to going back and forth with someone. And that is a recipe for failure. That is a recipe for failure because I want you to understand I am not talking about anybody, but a lot of people are talking about me. It's very interesting. And once again, this is April and I'm looking at December. And for me to get to where I want to be in December, I got to do certain things now and today to liberate myself from this mess because, you know, resetting a channel and doing this stuff. And like I said, there's so many things that are happening. There's so many things I'm working on. There's so many things I'm building. There's so many things that I'm looking at that Gary Vee said it. When there's a lot of negative content about you, keep making positive content and you'll work your way out of it. And that's the plan. That's the plan. Because, once again, thank you to the folks who came here for the live stream. Um, really appreciate you because, fortunately, I do have something to build and something to create and something to work on. So we will be working on that and we will be building that and we will be creating that. Because, like I said, I'm really excited at the new direction. I'm really excited at the new dedication. And once again, and this is some stuff that I'm going to tell you in the beginning. That's all they have time for because they're not building anything. That's all they have time for. They're not building anything. There are people who live on drama, who live on travesty. They live on that stuff. So once again, I'm just letting you know what's happening, a week in advance, because once it starts, I'm going to be really, really busy in May. I just see it. I'm going to be really, really busy in May. All right. So one of the things that we will be working on, and the Scat Pack and Hellcat crew, they've taken it personally. They've taken it personal because I get these things. Do you still? I've never shown a Scat Pack or a Hellcat on my channel. I've never introduced that stuff, but it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny because once we get into building and creating and doing these new things, because it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time, positioning, and doing the right thing. Because one of the things, Raining Woman, that was a troll. That was a troll. He got blocked. Welcome to the block party. Because here's the thing, notice what I'm doing. I'm trying to create positivity. I'm trying to build out some stuff, trying to set some stuff up. And notice how many people have something negative. I want you to really think someone's doing good, trying to set some things up, but a whole bunch of people have nothing but negative things to say. Negative things to say. That should tell you a lot about them. And, it's very interesting. So that's all I got for you guys today. I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, and I will talk to you soon.